Hello and welcome to GTW Season 2. Where'd the car noises go? Okay, well, the car noises are weird, whatever. GTW Season 2, Round 6, Phillip Island for the Phillip Island GT-Prix. We've only got 7 drivers here today, but I'd say it's a pretty talented bunch. And we'll see in these 5 minutes who will set the fastest time. So my keyboard is all over the place. Okay. And right now, it's blank. We're at 28.30. Matty across the line, 29.12. 29.83 from Gamer, 28.65 from Girini, 29.15 from F1 Fan, 29.37 from Yuri, and from Nikita Piastri, who is Stavbo, is a 31.73. Currently is blank on provisional pole. Girini, provisionally on the front row. F1 Fan, the championship leader, currently in 4th. Let me see, championship wise, blank after winning for the first time last time around at Park La Pedrera is at 68 points. F1 Fan is at 107. I think just by showing up in these final 3 rounds, it might just be enough to stop blank from catching up outright. But you can never say never. He's improved up to 28.90 across another lap now. Blank does not improve. Matty goes into the pits. Gamer will improve 29.27. Girini didn't. F1 Fan was very close. The Yuri improved 28.78. He's up into 3rd. Great time from him. And Stoutbull has improved since to 29.85. Everyone doing very well around here. Phillip Island in Australia. Unfortunately, the only Australian driver in the league has not been showing up. This is the 3rd round he's missed. Blank and Girini are in. 29.27 from Gamer. I think he just ties his best. I think he already had a 27. Everyone else is pitted. Stabo across the line. Just a 10th slower than his best. But he is getting times below 30 seconds consistently. So that is pretty solid. Gamer now across the line. I don't think that was going to be an improvement. Everyone else sort of an outlap. So over Matty, 29.08 from him. He's improved his time slightly. Everyone else is on those outlaps except Stavbo, 29.35. He's really closed down the gap. Now we've got less than 2 minutes remaining. What can we see here? Gamer's on really worn out softs. Will he pit? He stays out. Lets Blank through. Blank with the slip only manages at 28.45. Matty 28.98. Doesn't improve in position, improves in time. Jeru 28.65. 28.40. F1 Fan up into the front row. And Stabo improves 29.18. Gamer down into 7th as a result, and he's still not pitted for fresh soft tyres. Will he pit now? No, he's staying out of these worn ones. I don't think he'll improve. Matty's in again. Jared 28.48. Same time from F1 Fan. Stabbo is into the pits. Yuri, makes a mistake. I don't think that was going to be an improvement nonetheless. Stavbo. Gamer here, no improvement. Blank 28.35. Not sure what's going on. I think Blank is trying to utilize Gamer's slipstream. Oh my god. don't remember if I made reversing in pits illegal in GTW, so I'll let that incident particular go. Final lap. That's it. No improvements on this final lap, except maybe Yuri and maybe Stavbull. No improvement from Yuri, but Stavbull is still just far back enough. .28. He does improve. 29.05. So here's the grid then. Blank starts from pole position. F1 fan on the front row. Jiruni with a great time in third, and it's Yuri in fourth, Matty in fifth, Stavbull in sixth, and Gamer 15 in seventh. 20 minutes ahead of us at Phillip Island. Here we go then. Only 7 drivers. Potential for some solid points, even from people that normally don't perform as well. Stavbull with a bit of a slow start. Matty a little teleporter. Oh, F1 fans off. Oh, Matty getting past Jer again, going on the inside of Blank even. He's already up into second. Yuri blocking off Gamer and F1 fan there a bit behind. And he's still holding on to that position. And everyone started on softs except Gamer. He's gone onto the hard tires. He's in it for the long haul. Blank, oh, might be running away here from Matty and Jerry. I 4 Okies. That wasn't on purpose. My Oki on the keyboard's broken. But yeah, Blank looks to have detached himself. Then we've got Matty, we've got Jero, I think slipstreaming behind for now. Then we have Yuri, F1 fan, and then we have Stavbull and a Gamer 15 on those hard tires. I think Gamer's just having fun. Can't blame him. Jero makes a mistake. Yuri makes a mistake. What an overtake from F1 fan. Utilizing, getting the most out of that. F1 fan holding onto P4, looking to chase down Jera now as he's lost Matty, but he might be regaining Matty soon. With that error from Matty and with how close you can get in proximity on some of those corners here, Jera is definitely catching him, and he's definitely now in the slip range. No, he's not. Actually, Matty with a better exit there. That was very important for him. Jerry's just catching whiffs of that slip, and he's losing it all the same. Blank is running away rapidly from them. Jerry has finally gotten into the slipstream, and is he gonna slip? I think so. Not sure what he was planning out there, but he is still in that slipstream. Maybe he's looking a bit on... he's either wanting to slipstream really closely, or he is looking for an opening here if possible. And went a bit wide on that final corner. Gamer's ahead of Stavbull. Oh, Jera's going for it. Round the outside here. Very clean from both drivers for now. They've had their fair share of disagreements in the past, but this is looking like a very nice battle right now. Oh, Jera looking down the inside there. Matty does hit him into the grass a bit, but that does allow Jera to get a better line. It does allow him to once again challenge for it here. Down the inside this time of Matty, but that means Matty will have the inside for this hairpin. Oh, and Matty goes wide there. Gets the elbows out. Jer is still side by side. I don't know if Matty noticed, because he did kill him there. And yeah, Jerry lost that slipstream just shortly after. Gamer's gone past Yuri, I think. Kind of Alonsoing him right now. I'm not giving him any TV coverage. But this free car pack is quite interesting to look at. Will Jerry be able to catch Matty's slipstream again? Will F1 Fan attempt to do anything? Because he's been just complacent with just being third in the pack for now. And I think Blank's lost some time there. Have to see. That's about no. I think he's gained it back. Let's compare lap times. 28.92 from Blank. Matty 28.92, 28.92. Okay, F1 Fan 28.78. That's quite something. 29.20, 29.65, 29.43. So you've got like your two sort of halves classes of drivers for now. Jerry has gone back, of course, into Matty Mar's slipstream. He's into the pits, so is F1 Fan. Both looking for undercuts. I think Jerry on Matty, I think F1 Fan. Well, basically, same. And they exit out just ahead of Stavbo Jerry, but just behind Stavbo F1 and F1 Fan. And that could be influential if Jerry has the pace to run away from F1 Fan, since F1 Fan has lost his slipstream, at least temporarily. Yuri is into the pit, so Jerry doesn't get low. Oh, and he in fact goes wide, and F1 Fan is right back in it. Might even be looking for a move. Matty exits out just ahead. That undercut just not working out, largely because of that mistake Jerry made on the final turn, but he's looking for a move anyways. But I think he realized if he went on the inside there, he was very likely to hit the grass heavily, and he had a very awkward line into the hairpin as a result. And now he's behind F1 Fan, and neither of them are in Matty's slipstream. And Jerry wants to overtake F1 Fan. I think he wants to be the one to catch back up to Matty's slip. F1 Fan decides in the end to just let him by. Blank now has pitted too. Gamer is the only one yet to pit because he started on the hards instead of the softs. It's not doing too badly for himself, especially if he can extract some slipstream once Matty catches him. And to be fair, Jerry, no, he's actually lost 3/10 last lap to Matty. Let's see if he gains or loses this lap. Matty is catching Gamer. He will catch that slipstream. It's 28.62. Jerry once again makes a mistake on that final turn, and even loses F1 Fan's slipstream via assumed out. Oh no, he makes a mistake there. That is not going to be temporary. That might actually decide his final position. Gamer just holding on to Matty Mar's slipstream, utilizing that hard start. Now he's going to try and extend the stint as much as possible while getting all the benefits, of course, of fresh medium tires. Very smart strategically. F1 Fan, massive mistake, and he leaves a lot of space for Jerry on the inside, but it seems that was miscalculated. I think he wanted to leave Jerry space there on the inside. Also ended up unfortunately not working out for either of them. Jera slipstreaming for now. I think attacking a bit. Gamer still within Matty Mar's slipstream. He is loving it right now. Very great slipstream. Jera is going for the move on F1 Fan. F1 Fan will let it happen. Does hit the grass on turn 1. Blank is having the time of his life. Also holds the fastest lap currently at 28.25 as we are approaching the halfway point of the race. Gamer has now lost Matty Mar's slipstream. Jera now looking to chase down Gamer. He's up ahead of F1 Fan now. F1 Fan makes I think a small error there, loses Jera's slipstream. Jera looking for a move already on Gamer. He's not. He can't afford to get stuck behind him for too long, as F1 Fan has already caught up to the back of Gamer himself. In the end, it's worked out for him. I think Gamer was letting him by there as well. Oh, I think Jera hit grass? I'm not sure. Gamer's now still within the slipstream of these two. I think Gamer will be hoping to try and pit onto mediums and pull off a one-stopper here. And so far, in my opinion, he's been very successful. Now, he's looking very dangerously on the borderline. Oh, F1 Fan makes a mistake. Gamer was looking like he was about to lose F1 Fan's slipstream, but that has managed to let him hold on to it for a bit longer. He's still just barely in that detection range. F1 Fan catching up to Jera as well might help Gamer out. Or it might actually cost him, as F1 Fan gets the slip bonus from Jera. And Gamer will enter the pits. I think that's a wise decision. He has managed to milk those hearts for what they're worth. It's been very interesting to watch him, and he indeed pits for mediums for that one-stop strategy. And I only hope that he'll be able to pull off something incredibly fun with that. Jera and F1 Fan already pitting. Again, already both pitting for medium tires and both overcutting Gamer. Poor Gamer. He didn't deserve that. Come on, Gamer, you can catch him. Right on the precipice of that F1 Fan slipstream, but you've also got Yuri on those worn mediums in between him and Jera. Giving some slipstream to F1 Fan. That's also making it. But Gamer, no! With a mistake on that final turn. That's, yeah. Let's go Yuri's slipstream now. Looking to make his way past him on the inside here. Manages fairly well. But he has unfortunately lost that time to F1 Fan and Jerry's. Only hope of gaining that back is for pure pace. Matty is not, I think, just now pitted for medium tires. He comes out barely ahead. I think he had a bigger gap before, so he's definitely been undercut. And now Jera, a perfect combination there for Jera of him hitting the lines right and Matty making mistakes. And he catches up to him and he almost immediately decides to go for the attack and up into P2. That's crazy. Jera really feeling the pace right now. It's a situation you don't ever want to be in a pack of 3 where it's a fight for second, because the worst case scenario is you get P4, you don't even get a podium. But of course, if you do pull it off, you get a podium, you even get P2. Either way, it's a difficult situation, and you've also got Gamer very close behind if things go wrong. And honestly, be very interesting if it does. Jera makes that mistake of hitting the inside too close, and I think touching that little bit of grass. I don't know why Matty forced him wide there. That was unnecessary. And yeah, Jera's been pissed off. That's unnecessary from him as well. Very aggressive dive bombs as a result. The tension stopped brewing. It's now just out in full swing. I can bet you it's only gonna get more heated if they keep the stove on in the kitchen. Jera down the inside, and Matty just holding on to that inside completely. Jera squeezing his way through. I don't even know what happened there. Yeah, I think Jera fucked the hairpin and obviously took Matty with him. Gamer is now involved. F1 fan is now in P2. Oh, Gamer's no longer involved. Come on, get Gamer into the fight. Get Gamer into the fight. Jera is now aggressive against F1 fan. 3 wide for a bit there, but F1 fan's too smart to know not to get involved in that. Oh, what happened there? Shit, I looked away for 1 second, but Jera lost a lot of speed there. Not sure if it was him or Matty. Gamer's still involved. Oh my god, what a line, Gamer, what a line. Blank obviously ran away with it. You got Matty, F1 fan, Girouni, Gamer right now in that order. I'm not sure we'll see F1 fan go for a move on Matty. I think they'll focus more on a team game of trying to escape Jera and Gamer, and F1 fan is doing a marvelous job of backing them up, if that was his intention. And now he's using the slip, going side by side with Matty here. I think just temporarily, just to make sure they can't reach the slipstream, and it did work for there. But now Matty makes a mistake on the hairpin. F1 fan goes past, and now we've got Matty and Girouni next to each other once again. Oh, Jera down the inside. To keep it very clean, very nice. But Jera's now again down the inside, and again just fucking kills Matty on the hairpin. And that is honestly just a deserved comeback from Matty there. And now Gamer's sort of involved, just stuck in between these two. And almost they lost Matty's slipstream, and everyone's lost F1 fan. And now Jera's back fighting with Matty. And now Matty sends him wide after Jera did so twice before. Oh my god, are they gonna be at each other's throats in the Discord after this? Gamer's now trying to get past Matty. Matty's now forcing him wide, and Gamer gets punished by both of them for nothing. This poor man. Oh, and Matty just sends Jera into the grass on the straight. This has just become a joke from both of these guys. Poor Gamer. He didn't deserve any of that. Yeah, things have calmed down now because everyone's lost slipstream to each other. Jera's closing the gap to Matty very quickly though. Driving like a man possessed. Will he be able to close it? Gamer on the worst medium tires out of the 4. I don't think he'll be able to catch back up. It's the final minute of the race now. Also, Matty's been catching up to F1 Fan. But Jeru is on the cusp of his slipstream here. Matty's got 1 lap fresher medium tires. Not sure how big of an advantage that can give you. But Jeru's into his slipstream, into the back of him as well. Here we go then. Down the inside, finds it. Leaves Matty space for. Matty does not leave him space. Oh. Rockets. Jared comes to a sudden stop there after the rocket. I'm not sure if that's his lag spike or what. Blank makes it another lap yet of this race, which has been, honestly, most of it has just been Matty v Giruni, I'm not gonna lie, and it's been very, very bizarre. At some points Giruni clearly at fault, at some points Matty clearly at fault, at some points one of them just getting angry at the other when the other hadn't done anything. At some points when you'd expect them to be angry, they were just completely clean. And Blank wins the Phillip Island GT-Prix. F1 Fan will come home to second. He's slowing down. He's giving Matty it. He's going third. Jeru 4th. Gamer 5th. Yuri in 6th. And Stavbo will finish 7th. Jeru saying, oh hell no, probably because of F1 Fan giving Matty that P2. And yeah, that is another Blank victory, another A-Star Racing victory. And a BMW double podium, provisionally. And I've got nothing much more to say about that. F1 Fan's definitely keeping his podium. But it's Matty and Giruni that caused a lot of chaos there, mostly between each other, but also Gamer was affected at one point, unfortunately. And yeah, that was the Phillip Island GT-Prix. Very chaotic. Congratulations to Blank on the victory. Lots of points for McLaren as well. Solid points for Ferrari and Havert, and of course for BMW. So we'll see you all next week. I don't think the track's been made or announced yet, but we'll see you next week for the next one. Bye bye.